Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Clone Wars Season 1, Episode 19. So, I will be recording a couple of these. I do want to start getting ahead, so you might start seeing more of these get released a little bit quicker than the one a week. I was thinking about, I've had some extra time, and I've been doing some movie reactions. I think the last 2 weeks, I've had some extra time, and each week I did a movie reaction. And I thought about doing another one this week, but I didn't really want something that long. But then I was like, well, you know what? Clone Wars, it's going to take me so long to get through Clone Wars only doing one a week. And I have so much other Star Wars stuff to get through because my plan is I rewatched the first 6 movies on this channel, and then I got into Clone Wars, and then I want to continue through the Star Wars content and try to get through all of it eventually. Obviously, it's going to take a long time, even if I watch 3 episodes a week, you know? But I'm not saying I'm going to do 3 episodes a week. It's just when I have extra time, sometimes it'll be movie reactions, sometimes it'll be more of this. So it's not like I'm going to be doing guaranteed more episodes every week, but you should see more of them start flowing out as I have extra time and am in the mood to watch more. So you'll probably see me in the same outfit and stuff because I'll be doing 19 and 20 tonight. So yeah, last episode we had the Mystery of 1,000 Moons, which was really cool. We had this Iago planet that you couldn't escape due to a trap set by the Separatists, but the people just thought it was some cosmic being or something like that that was not letting them leave, and they were even almost so fearful of it they were almost worshiping it in a way. So I thought it was really interesting. I liked the concept. I like those kind of crazy Cthulhu-esque, out of this world kind of mysteries. But I also like getting answers, so I'm glad we had an answer to what it was, and we solved it. And they left. They cured the blue shadow virus, and now we have whatever is next. So I don't know if we're continuing with blue shadow virus stuff or if that stuff's done now, but the only way to find out is to watch. So we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Da, 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 da. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. Didn't we have stuff going on Ryloth before? Okay. Alright. I guess everyone's a hero of their own story, right? I like how they were saying, we can't let them invade us, even though they're already, they invaded a planet and took it, right? And they're trying to take it back. But I like how instead of him saying, you have to take it back, they're like, we can't let them invade. Yeah, well, you gotta know that before going in. I mean, I'm sure she already knew that. She must have. It's cool that they have like those blue shields they fly through. They can like pass through them, but they keep like the atmosphere within the ship, right? But I guess it probably like I imagine it simulates like Earth's atmosphere kind of thing, because that's what Earth does. We have an atmosphere that keeps us all from dying. I don't know why I was talking about those blue shields now when we've seen them all the movies and a bunch of these episodes. One of those random thoughts. Man, it does stink having to like throw manpower at uh having to fight droids and stuff. Like they don't have to obviously they're sacrificing equipment, right? If you want to think of droids as equipment, but they're not sacrificing manpower to do it. I guess they're using clones. So they're both using something that can be reproduced. Either you make more droids or you make more clones. Oh boy, reinforcements. I like how you can see the like the glow around the planet being like the atmosphere and everything. It's cool. Uh-oh. This is an Anakin move. Uh-oh. She just observed it. Damn. And now that one guy probably just died for nothing. Jeez. Are they crashing or suicide bombing? I think they're just crashing. Too late! Damn. Well. Alright. Damn, one whole ship down. Alright. Seems like this was a failure. Damn. All but two. Well, is she gonna get yelled at? Or is it gonna be one of those things like it happens? Yeah, I mean, right, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Just, we ain't done shit. You let them run? Hmm. Someone decently smart in charge on that side. Alright. Techno Union. Did he hear her say that? Is she gonna be like... Hmm. Hmm. I'm worried Ahsoka is gonna be like... I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm worried she's gonna be a little bit docile, right? Like, maybe she's just gonna listen to every order, like, perfectly and completely, and that's not terrible, but sometimes you need a little bit making choices of your own, maybe they'll get cut off from communications. Alright, so they're gonna be ready. Is it can't be fixed? Oh, okay. I thought it, like, one of them got out and it was, like, on fire and stuff, so I wasn't sure if it just... Yeah. I thought it couldn't be repaired or something. Damn. Hmm. Gotta... Guess you gotta get back on that horse, right? Just throw her in that deep end. Good boy, Rex. Like he's a dog. Good boy. Alright, Ahsoka. Need you to step up. And they're gone. That was cool. Just in the background there, you see him poof. Nothing wrong with that. The ego shall be your downfall. Never tell me the odds. Come on, Ahsoka, step up! Gotta have that confidence to inspire loyalty in your men. You gonna talk some shit? Hmm. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Good. I'll make sure, Will. Alright. I feel like typical storytelling says she will succeed, but I hope she does, regardless. She needs this. I'll deliver it right to you. Boosty boosty. Alright. I hope this works. Alright. Man, in all that chaos, they have to try to find his pod and tractor beam it. I guess they have a bunch of technology, right? Time to go. Alright. Is he gonna escape pod? Oh, that's great! Right into the center. Nice. Now he's gonna hope the fighters can do their thing. Yep, and it's turning into position. Okay. So they were left. They're just a little slow. Oh, there it is. I like some of the shots are very like cinematic in this one. Oh, it was funny seeing his like projection just go. They want to take him. Be funny if they like grabbed the wrong. Nice. Oh yeah, let's not forget about him. They like grabbed the wrong pod. They grabbed the enemy guy. Nice. Got a pretty Anakin got a pretty chill experience that time. He just got to watch. Oh, and that's it. Nice. Alrighty, guys, that is it for episode 19. Alright, I kind of hope we continue that storyline because obviously Ahsoka's plan was successful the second time, and a lot of people didn't have the confidence in her, right? And sure, they went with it anyway because, especially because the admiral showed up and was like, "Hey, you're gonna do this. We're gonna go with this plan." I like that he came in and backed her up despite her not listening the first time. I think he did hear her when she walked in and said like, "I'm so sorry" and everything. So that was a cool moment. But yeah, it was definitely one of those like typical TV show things where you have like the Padawan in this case, but the underling that is starting to sprout their own wings and fly, and they make their first mistake and they get discouraged and they think they're not capable of doing it ever again. But Anakin throwing her back in the deep end there and forcing her to get back up on that horse, all those metaphors I said before, it all helped her to because you gotta help her rebuild that confidence back up, show her that she is capable of doing this. She made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes, and you can't just give up forever on commanding and everything because of that. So, and now she's gonna have she's still gonna have the thoughts of the first failure, but she'll have the comeback victory in her mind to help negate it a bit and give her the confidence she needs to go forward. So I liked the personal growth story of Ahsoka in this one, so that was really cool. We've had stuff going on with Ryloth before, right? Or was that a different planet? I think it was way near the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I had some kind of notes, unless it's a different planet I'm thinking of. Ryloth, and oh, actually, that was I see. Okay, that was a season 3, episode 3 is where they mentioned it, so maybe that was, I can't remember exactly what happened in that episode for them to mention Ryloth, but Yoda mission. Yeah, I think that might have been one that like ties in. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna remember. It's too long ago. That was like the 4th episode I watched, and I've watched so many since then. That was months and months ago. But yeah, pretty cool. That was obviously I've seen season 3, episode 3 because I'm watching chronological order in case for some reason you don't know that at this point. But yeah, I will say, like, this is kind of the cost of the not teaching method, I shouldn't say that, because Anakin never taught her to do this, but, she's the Padawan of Anakin, someone who continuously goes against orders to fulfill his own agenda. It's just he's strong enough and smart enough to make it work, right? Whereas she's too new and green, but she tried to do a similar thing that Anakin does, where she tried to ignore orders and thought that her plan was right and everything. So, in a way, you could blame Anakin a little bit, because if she was brought up under someone who strictly followed orders all the time, she might have just followed the orders there. But she's trying to live up to her mentor and do the things that he does, and now this happened. So We had them mention the Techno Union. I guess that's just a section of like the like it seemed like it was like different people, but they're still part of the Separatists, right? So I imagine the Separatists are made up of several like factions. Might be the wrong word, but and I guess Techno Union is on one of the ones that is on their side. So, but yeah, we broke through the line, and her plan worked in the end, and now Obi-Wan can go in for a ground assault. So it's very possible that next episode we will be going in for that ground assault. And yeah, I was trying to think, like, we're watching in chronological order, which means I was trying to think, like, was season 3 episode 3 after this, but it should have been before this, right? So I wonder, did I write down Ryloth because, like, maybe back then we heard about it being taken by the Separatists, and now they're trying to take it back, right? Because I don't think Ryloth was always under Separatist control, so I think at some point they took it. Maybe back then, when I had that name written down, was when they took it, and then yeah. I mean, I'm never gonna be able to keep track of, like, even if they said it and everything in those episodes, it's gonna be really hard for me to try to keep track of all these planets and who has control of it and what battles and stuff. Like, it's very possible that we saw a battle on Ryloth in that episode, and we saw them lose, but I just don't recall it, just because, you know, keeping track of all of it would be very, very difficult. But, at least with, you know, maybe if I binged this a lot quicker and it was like a week or two ago that I, you know, a few weeks ago that I watched the episode, maybe I'd remember a bit more, but yeah, what's that, like? We're on episode 19, and then I watched a few episodes from the other seasons because of the chronological order, so 20-something weeks, so we're getting close to half a year of watching this. But anyway, I don't really have much more to say. I like the episode, I like the plans, and, you know, it was sad seeing Ahsoka fail, but I'm glad she succeeded in the end. I do hope we continue on with this story, because I'd like to see, like, the people praise her a little bit and her get her confidence back a little bit. That was one thing I felt like that was missing, was, you know, we had Ahsoka being really down in this episode, but after she succeeded, I was hoping we were going to see her be, you know, more confident again and happier and all that. But maybe we'll continue and we'll see, you know, Obi-Wan's ground assault on Ryloth and everything. So anyways, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to be watching one more here, but thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. You can get 2 episodes ahead. Even if I'm releasing extra episodes, there will always be 2 ahead of whatever's released on YouTube on my Patreon. So check out the early access tier for that. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.